Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the new film, Brawl in Cell Block 99. This is the new film that stars Vince Vaughn. It's not a comedy. You're not going to laugh like you did in The Internship or in Wedding Crashers or any of the other wonderful comedies that Mr. Vaughn has been in. No, this is going to be the film that you come out of and you say to yourself, Vince Vaughn has range. A lot of times you will see actors who do a lot of comedy and then they go over to drama and it doesn't work out so well. Or actors who do a lot of drama and go over to comedy and it just doesn't work out. His transition from making us laugh our pants off to freaking us out in this movie is so seamless. Now in this film, we open up the film with his character finding out that his wife hasn't been overly faithful. Doesn't take it very well. Doesn't help the fact that he's a former boxer. Doesn't help the fact that he's a former ex-con. But he's trying to keep his attitude in check, and they decide to work it out. Then they decide that they're going to have a baby, but he's got to have to pay for that baby. And wouldn't you know, he gets wrapped back up in the whole drug world again as a drug runner. Of course, a deal goes wrong, and he ends up in prison. And then he ends up having to do some things that he doesn't want to do. Now, this movie might sound like things that you've seen before, but I assure you, you have not seen a movie like Brawl in Cell Block 99. The movie is very violent, so for those of you with a weak stomach, I would say pass on this. But there is nothing about this character that resembles the Vince Vaughn that you've seen in the past, and that, to me, is probably the true genius of his acting in this film. This is one of those movies where you go into it because it sounds, it's one of those movies that sounds entertaining and you want to check it out and see what it's all about. And then you come out of it and you're like, holy geez, what did I just see? I need to tell people about this movie because it really blew me away. I was blown away at the action sequences. I was blown away at the whole methodology and the whole mentality of being in prison and how one survives and deals with being in prison. Like, with all due respect to Prison Break, you got nothing on this. Even people who were behind the great TV show Oz would probably look at this movie and say, yeah, we should work on something together because he got it right. It was a very entertaining movie. Carried, of course, by Vince Vaughn, but not to be outdone. Some great supporting parts played by Don Johnson and Jennifer Carpenter. I really enjoyed this film, and I think you will as well. So if you get a chance to see Brawl in Cell Block 99, do it. I give this movie a B+, and I'd love to know what you think. As always, you can reach out to me on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook at facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.